Hey guys, it's Sandy. I'm in my laundry room today and I'm going to show you how to use vinegar in your laundry and also baking soda. So how to use these two natural ingredients that are going to make your clothes softer. They're going to get all of the chemicals and the buildup out of your clothes that is from detergents and from fabric softeners. These are safe for the washing machine, so you don't have to worry about that. But let me show you how to use them. So vinegar is a natural fabric softener. It also helps disinfect your clothes, whereas baking soda helps naturally take odors out of your clothes. So this is something that you're probably only going to do every like 4 weeks or so. It's not something you have to do all the time, although you can use vinegar as your fabric softener in your clothes if you want to. I'm going to show you how to do that. So we are not using any detergent at all. Now, these are some of the detergents I like to use. I don't use fabric softener at all, ever. I have dryer balls and then I use vinegar. I don't want the chemicals on our clothes. What goes on your skin is absorbed into your skin. Our clothes, our sheets, our towels are always on our skin. I don't want all the chemicals there. I do choose detergents that are safer, don't have all the chemicals, the fragrances, the colors. You don't need that. You guys, our clothes are not supposed to smell good for days later. It's just not the way that it's supposed to work. We're supposed to get them clean and wear them, but not have chemicals that are laden on them to smell for days and days. So 3 ways that I'm going to show you how to use this. So you can use vinegar only. You can use baking soda only. You can't use them together. That's one thing you cannot do because they have a reaction together and they'll just cancel each other out and you're going to have all these bubbles. No together. You also do not use detergent with these also. Or you could do both of them, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do both. You could do baking soda in the wash cycle. Do not put it down where your detergent goes in the dispenser because according to Whirlpool, this could get it all jammed up in there. We're going to put it right in the washing machine. And then vinegar you can do in your rinse cycle. But I'm going to show you a different way because this you could do on your towels, your sheets, your blankets, your clothes, whatever you need to get. Like I'm doing towels today because I want to show you how I get them soft and fluffy again because over time, there's just buildup happens. It just does. Our skin, the oils on our skin, the detergents that we use and the fabric softeners we use, and it just happens. It's nice to make them soft and fluffy again, and this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to do one wash cycle in vinegar and one wash cycle in baking soda. So 2 different cycles. I'm not saying that I'm trying to save a ton of time or water. What I'm trying to do is get all the yuck out of my towels and make them soft and fluffy again. Another thing, you should always wash your towels with vinegar the very first time you buy them too, just to get that silicone coating off of them. But enough of that. Let me actually show you what we're going to do. So first thing I'm going to do is measure out 1 cup of white vinegar. White vinegar is the only vinegar I have ever used. I don't know if other ones use the same, but white is the only thing I would buy to use in my washing machine. And now you can use your vinegar 1 of 2 ways. You can either pour it down inside of the drum and then put your clothes in and let the water come up and then just kind of permeate the water. Or you can put your towels, your clothes, whatever in, fill it up with water, and then pour your vinegar in. My washing machine calls for you to put the detergent down in the bottom of the washing machine. So I'm going to do the same thing with my vinegar. Then I'm going to put my towels in. And then I'm going to put this on warm. Usually I wash my towels on cold, but I'm putting these on warm. And I did that because that's what the instructions said when I got my towels. And then I'm just putting on a normal cycle and I'm going to start this. Now, I'm not putting in the baking soda with it. I'm going to put in the baking soda later. If you're using this only, then you put it in at the beginning. You put it down in the tub, which I'm going to show you for the second cycle. So wash cycle 1 is done where I put the vinegar down in the bottom of my washing machine. Now I'm going to take these out. I did throw in some other towels that I had to. That way I'm just doing everything. I'm not about perfection. I'm about being efficient and about getting things done the most natural way that I can without all the chemicals in our house. And now I'm going to take 1/2 cup of baking soda. And now I'm just going to sprinkle this down in the bottom of my washing machine. Again, do not put this in your detergent dispenser because you don't want it to get all clogged up inside of there. And now, here we go, second cycle. I'm going to put these in. I'm not going to dry them in between. I'm just going to get them washed again. So one cycle of vinegar and one cycle of baking soda. And I'm just going to keep it on warm, still just medium. Wash number 2 begins. So if I'm doing this for my clothes, you can hear the washing machine running, but if I'm doing this for my clothes, I would put the baking soda in the bottom, start the cycle, and then I would put this in the rinse cycle only, 1 cup in the rinse cycle. And since I'm putting a cup of this in there, I would do the rinse cycle twice. Remember, I'm not doing this all the time. I'm doing this to freshen our clothes and just to keep everything really clean and cleaned out naturally. We've got to get away from some of the chemicals. We have so many chemicals in everything that we use, but this is an easy one. And then the last thing is not rocket science. You simply stick them in the dryer to dry. And I told you I have dryer balls down in here. So you just throw them into the dryer and get them dry. And that's it. If you want to hang them outside for a little bit and get them kind of airflow or dry a little bit out there and then throw them in the dryer to air fluff, that'll work also. And for the vinegar test, smell, absolutely no vinegar smell at all. If you would have a vinegar smell, then just run it through a rinse cycle again. That's all you do. Okay, you guys, that's all I have for now. I hope this was helpful. Until next time, I'm out.